The incident scene was processed by INDECOM, and it included the collection of forensic and ballistic evidence for testing at the government forensic lab.
This is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. Me always come and me tell you so nobody no safe on the platform, yeah. Because I talk it as it is and as it might be. Me no come boy if you look no friend. You understand? Slap where all of them. That me say. A Clarendon man who reportedly confessed of stealing several items from a house in Kempshill Racecourse in Clarendon on Tuesday, September 28th, has been charged. According to the police, yes, people, remember me telling you, so once me get the name, I come good in the name. And once me know what kind of work them do, me I go make you know, but this is what this get slapped with. Just because of the type of work him claims him do. 36-year-old Frank Warren, a laborer of Longwood Road in the parish, has been charged with housebreaking and larceny. It reported that on the night in questioning, the house owner locked up his house and left. He returned on Tuesday, October 5th and found the door of his home open. He made checks and discovered that items valued at $105,000 were missing, and a report was made to the police. Lawmen conducted an operation in Warren's house on October 6th where the stolen items were found. He was arrested and later charged after admitting to the crime. But hold on there. You know, say this a boy did forget slap a paper. But tell us the police them come out for waste time, you know. Why them feel like they need to pick up this a boy and carry him get behind bars? No, police. No waste time. From the other day, the people have been asking me, want to do one other gang over Spanish Town. I them gone in a hiding because the police them a clamp down on clangs, man. We say people I don't know. But see it now, people, as the same catching out, police continue to cramp down on gang activity in Spanish Town. A man said to be a member of the one other gang has been arrested and charged. Yes, people have goat mouth. When they finally call the police them to arrest one other man, so see the police them they gone with him. Investigators said the man was taken into custody on Sunday after he was allegedly found with an illegal firearm. He was held during an operation on Williams Lane off Old Harbour Road in Spanish Town. Investigators said the man was recently released from prison. But I tell you something. Waste on the time I carry them behind bars. Me tell you to slap them and me not stop say that. But you don't want to slap them on the one. Carry them round there and then let them out. Hold on now, my people, me I go up August Town because them let out dark body and then slap him. So me I go take a tour right now. Yes, people, I go take a tour. INDECOM I walk with me and the council when nobody no like. You understand? I don't know if my MP so nobody don't ask me for here. But the council have something to say. INDECOM have something to say. I mean I make the people up here. Remember the people. Me not pick shows and refuse what kind of news to bring on. Me I bring on everything. So the people them, yes, the people them who are say police slap a dog pa innocently. Hope you have it on video. So I couldn't know why INDECOM want the video. But because I start right as the first. Counsel for the Popping Division in Eastern St. Andrew, Venetia Phillips said the life of crime that was led by slain youngster Christopher Darkball Linton highlight the need for better rehabilitation program for convicted criminals. What kind of program? No program! What's a funeral program you're talking about? Say that I said that I mean that I said I mean not take you back.
Besides, community-wide you get mixed reactions, and that is normal. I think you know that. That every bad man going to have their support base. He will have persons who are mourning, and you will have persons who are saying, you know, it was inevitable. I have community persons who are asking the same question like, what now? What's the plan to make sure that we don't have any succession plan in terms of gang leadership and stuff? Well, one of the things that I believe that is staring us in the face is the issue of rehabilitation. I don't know that as a country we have been paying attention to the fact that rehabilitation on a wider scale, if we are honest, is really not happening and has not been happening. So it then begs the question, how are we dealing with our penal institutions and lockups? And some of these persons, just momentary extraction from a space does not mean that there is no contact with the space, and as a consequence, their role in what is happening continues. for those who are actually incarcerated, we have not done much as a country to see how we could make sure that while in the system, they are not contributing to crime outside in the communities. If we are not willing to invest in that and fix what's broken with our penal system, we are basically going to be having this conversation next week, next month, next year, and the year after that.
When I say the system need to fix, I agree with you. But if you talk about carrying them behind, they go waste taxpayers' money. No. We can fix the system and start fan off back some of them head. Whole heap of them head need to get fan off. You understand? Enough of them are run program free and behind bars. Enough of them not for run there. You understand? Yes, we know say innocent people that are jail too, you know. Nobody feel like so we don't know that. INDECOM over to you now. Yes, people, we know we're not going to say INDECOM are one big waste of time in this country. But remember say, at the news me again. So we have to make everybody know exactly what I want. Some people want to know INDECOM have to say, yes, INDECOM say them backs up 6 guns. 5 for police and 1 for dark path. So without further ado, I'm going to talk to the big red man and him boss. Yes, remember say never the big red man and him boss, you know. Him have one boss. So I'm going to talk to the commissioner and both the assistant commissioner, yes, of INDECOM. This is what I'm going to say right now, my people.
The incident scene was processed by INDECOM, and it included the collection of forensic and ballistic evidence for testing at the government forensic lab. We also did initial interviews of the law enforcement officers. We canvassed for witnesses and statement collection. The initial reports are preliminary, not conclusive. At the end of our investigation, we will prepare our commission report. The assistance of the public is very important, and persons are therefore reminded to contact the Commission's head office and share any information that will be useful to this investigation.
What we're looking for is, in this case, any witnesses, independent witnesses. Police officers have given their accounts and they'll be required to be interviewed as witnesses. To give further detail, there was another person in the car at the time and that person will be interviewed. But if there are any other witnesses, they will hopefully be traced or found who may be able to give some other information in respect of the shooting incident. And then the ballistic material will be examined, the officer's weapons, as well as the weapon that was reported as recovered from Christopher Linton. And then the inquiry, we tend to hopefully make these inquiries as quickly as possible, but it is dependent upon government results from the ballistics, post-mortem, and chemistry and biology. Well, all officers are required to submit their statements, certainly within 24 to 48 hours. And then they will be asked to come in for interview, which is also within, 48 hours or 30, beyond that, 3 or 4 days, matching both their own internal reviews that officers are subjected to and the timescales. So about 4 or 5 officers, I think it's 5 officers in this matter, will be required to come in for interview as witnesses. It's a difficult issue for people to come forward as witnesses, but if anybody did witness the interaction between the police and Christopher Linton, because it was in a public space, it was daylight, it was in the afternoon, there may well be people who saw something or even recorded something on a phone out of the immediate aftermath or sometime afterwards. Then we would like to hear from them and we ask them to come forward and give their evidence and information that they can give.
This is on a chance to shine. Since you know what, send police guard jail, you come out now, man. Come out now, come send police guard jail. You know INDECOM. You know catch up on video and you can give statement. Come go on the statement. Make I tell you this. Police now go stop slap a criminal. INDECOM can't do nothing about that. Yes, said what I said and I mean that I said I may not take you back. Me I don't know. One thing I want the police them do. Last some case files. Yes, last some whole heap of case files. The prison needs to be empty. Too much of them around there. Don't menace to society. Them now have no use for this land here. Remember, so we don't really need prisoners no more. Because we have the Chinese them. You understand? We don't really need man for use sledge and broke no more stone and them something. No. The Chinese them have up for that. Them design something especially for that. For broke up stone and build road. So we don't need them no more. Resume back the thing and start fan off some of them head. You understand? Said what I said and I mean what I said. I mean not take you back. Anyway, people, look more me give you no more news because we have all of the news and I pump on the news with the Mighty Nice Sports section. And because a lot of people can't read, we have to read for them and make them know exactly what I want. When they feel like a news me I make up? No. When you start saying it for yourself.